Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing some more of our Karl Franz campaign, and we got more Norskins to fight, no doubt. But someone suggested this in the comments. I was just going through my comment section, and also I just hit 10k subs. Honestly, like, I've been waiting years for that, so yeah, everyone who's joined recently, thank you so much, and I really hope you're enjoying all my content, because that's awesome. That is a huge landmark for a YouTuber, massive, like, that is huge. So, super happy about that. Of course, that happened probably 2 or 3 days ago, because of I'm recording this in advance, but still, I'm buzzing. It's amazing. So thank you. Thank you. I might have done a live stream by now, I don't know. Otherwise, pester me to do a 10k sub special. Might do quick battles? Don't know. We'll find out. Might have done it. I don't know. But, as you can tell, I'm excited. Also, yes, someone suggested this in the comments, because I didn't mention, right, these archers. I thought it'd be quite cool if we got these guys for this army, because of course he was hanging out at Marienburg. The idea that these would be the Black Caps, right, who are essentially the sort of private police force of Marienburg. And of course we can rename these. So, let's do it. We're going to rename these guys. These aren't archers anymore, guys. They're Black Caps. And why are they called Black Caps? Their uniform has a black cap. That's about it. So yeah, there are Black Caps now. Isn't that fun? I love that you can change this stuff. So we can use these units as analogs for things. I could even have these as are now sailors. You know, I could even change that. I think it'd be fun just to add to the roleplay, you know, elements that we are trying to sort of weave in to this game. I think it'd be a lot of fun to sort of do that. So if you guys have any suggestions for things, you know, don't try and ham-fist it. But if you ever see me be like, oh, you know, this province is famous for this sort of stuff, right? Then, you know, maybe some people I recruit there I could name so I know where I recruited them from, perhaps. Because, of course, yeah, the uniform is always going to match our, you know, our faction. They're always going to look like the Empire faction colours, so they're not going to, you know, they're not going to look like I got them from a certain place. But we can rename the odd thing. I think that'd be fun, you know, just to be able to refer to these archers as the Black Caps when they're in battle and things like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So that's what I want to try and do. So, yeah. So give me suggestions if you think I've not thought about anything. Also, there's great discussion in Discord about the moot at the moment, because, of course, it does have this strategic location, and I don't know what it is, and it could be some time before I do. And also, yeah, another thing, it was in the patch notes. Strategic locations only show up if you're playing as a faction that can build a strategic location in a certain place. So there's no more confusion anymore if you take a settlement that said it has a strategic location, but then you have no unique buildings to build there. That was a bit annoying. Be like, well, why don't I get the thing? Now it doesn't tease you, which is nice. So we know that we can build something in the moot, because we're the Empire, and we can see that logo there. So that is a nice little touch. I do very much like that. We could build something in Altdorf as well. Yeah, we could. I'm sure everyone knows what that is already because of the countless Balthazar Gelt things. I'm pretty sure it's wine, isn't it? I think it is. I think it's a vineyard or something. I believe, because yeah, a lot of wine down here. So anyway, right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Who am I? Where are you? How are you? Words. I'm sorry, I'm giddy. I just hit 10k subs. I don't know if you heard. I'm very happy. So anyway, let's just go to the next turn. I want to make sure I've got a bit of cash on me. He can keep coming home. That's perfect. Yep. Come along, boy. Come along. Okay, the Wernerheimlings are on their way down here, huh? Okay, yeah, they've decided to ditch. They're going for Gorsel. I mean, it's an easier target. It's an easier target. And also this chap's on his way, Egrim. He's heading over here. Oh, raiding? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Under Morslaib's glare. Your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Morslaib's glare. I don't know. Let's not spend the money because we're broke. I'm gonna risk it. Just, we're broke. We're broke. I can't help it. Also, oh. Wow, okay. Historically, the region of Dieterschaffen has been ruled over by Nordland. It is currently under the control of the Elector Count of another state. Theodoric Gorsa, the rightful Elector Count of Nordland, has asked for your help in restoring his rule over this land immediately. Now, this is pretty crazy, because Nordland and Midland have tended to be very close, sort of political allies. Because, well, you know, they represent the North, right? And there's always been a north-south divide. You know, it's sort of Ulrich versus Sigmar. It's that kind of thing. So, yeah, so for them to be bickering over territory like this is kind of crazy, actually. It's kind of crazy. We're going to be annoying somebody. What we might do, because, again, someone in the comments, actually, was saying in an earlier episode that going to war with Midland might work in this setting, simply because, you know, they sent troops to help out the secessionists, right? So, because obviously, like, this game isn't necessarily canon exactly. You know, it obviously is taking liberties to turn it into a game, right, that you can interact with, which is good. So, yeah, the idea of Midland still working against us like that, I think it'd be good to work against them in recompense. And if it does come down to war, I think we can do that. It would be terrible, but it would be dramatic, and I think that works. And it would fit into the RP. You know, if they're going to do things like this, then it won't do. So, I'm going to demand Dieterschaffen has been returned to Nordland for sure. I mean, Midland, low fealty, but we can cheer up Nordland. I think that's more important. Okay, good. So, yep, Nordland still have it, which is good. Which is definitely good. So I do wonder if that's a dynamic event caused by sort of expansion generally, because that was the Orcs had taken Dieterschaffen, hadn't they? And then maybe Midland were the ones to liberate it, in which case, you know, it's not quite right. Maybe it's a way to sort of restore balance for the different provinces, while also forcing some interesting choices, which I really like, if that is the case. But it could just be a case of they picked a random... It could be an event that picked a random settlement and went, this belongs to someone else now, should it? You know, to mix it up. But I think forcing chaos like that is the wrong way to go about it. So I hope it is the first thing I suggested rather than the latter. I hope it is like a way to try and restore balance while also causing player choice. So I'd like that if that's the case. Because, yeah, generally they don't tend to fight each other much. But, yeah, they can end up with different territories by accident, and that's a nice way to make sure that the different provinces stay within their provinces. Obviously not Talabecland that have decided to fight Kislev, which is very silly of them. Also, one thing that came up in the pop-ups, which is very sad. Come on, events. Here we go. Yep, our trade agreement's been dissolved, because Ehrengrad is knackered, I guess. Or possibly because of Fort Ostrosk. Ostrosk got knackered. So, with that gone... Oh, and Kislev is under siege. Oh, I think Kislev's out. I think they're out. They're just... They've been torn to shreds, and Chaos hasn't even arrived yet. Also, check this out. Huh. Ostermark are doing very well for themselves. They're a big chunk of Sylvania. They've managed to keep their own territory intact, and they've expanded into the mountains. They've got a friggin' gold mine now. Good for them. Good for them. Right. Where are we at? Altdorf. Can we do anything for you? Maybe upgrade Grunberg finally. It's going to be pricey, but I'm going to do it. We've got 1,000 prestige in the bank. And that is going up by 50 each turn, which is nice. But yeah, we're going to have to do something about this. But also, I kind of want to get Wrecker's Point. That would give me all of this, and I'll have more to work with, which would be pretty great. But these two armies, can I fight them off here? I could always bring Franz down. Always bring him down there to help. Ooh. Banishment's very fancy, but I could hit my own guys, which would be annoying. Baroness Time Warp, I think, is just brilliant. So I think we're going to go with that. The extra melee attack is not to be sniffed at. So yeah, do we bring Franz down here to come and help? Because we can move him right to here. Like, right to the edge. Which means we can move him back really quickly, too. It doesn't really matter. So this will just have to be delayed slightly. And, you know, that's the thing. They can't really attack us without going for the forts. So, that's spot on. That is absolutely spot on. So, yeah, and you go to Wrecker's Point. I think that's the funnest way to go about it. Okay, Arnau does have slot to build. And what we could even do here is just build a weaving house, so we can just get a bit of extra cash. And we'll head to Wrecker's Point as well. And is that a spider? That is a spider. Hello, spider. Right, so yep, let's head to Wrecker's Point. Good. Good stuff. Right, so yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. Let's see what happens. Okay, non-aggression pact with Adelbrand Ludenhof. Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Don't see why not. Fealty's nice and high. in this area, this neck of the woods, which I like to see. Like to see that a lot. Anyway, yeah, let's do a non-aggression pact. Oh, no. Look at that. Sneaky sod. Took Wrecker's Point. Ah, I wanted that. Oh well. Better luck next time. Okay, so where are these going to go now that we've moved here? Might be just be heading... They might be heading to R now again. They might be. So yeah, I think they'll head up there too. So they'll probably just try and attack R now again. In which case, we're going to move them back. They're going to run off again. We're going to have to be just running up and down, playing cat and mouse with these guys forever. Which is very annoying. It's not going to get us anywhere. We just need to kill them so we can peace out with them again. You know, spare us a few turns again of running after them. Okay, so what's going on here? Electors go to war. Theodoric, come on, man. Why are you going to do this? That's not okay. That is not okay. So, the rival states of Nordland and Ostland have been unable to reconcile. Their differences and tensions have bubbled over into full-blown war. Elector Count Theodoric Gorsa of Nordland has declared war on Ostland. What action will you take? I'm going to tell them to stop it, because I'm not having my Elector Counts doing this kind of nonsense. Thing is, though, like, our prestige is going to be very low after this. So, we might end up in a position where something like this is going to happen. We can only hold this off for so long. So, let's stop the war. Let's stop the war this time. Oh, God. I almost kind of wish that Midland tried to upset someone. I come to the defense of whoever they're attacking. That, I think would actually be better for us, honestly. Alright, Black Pit. You've got buildings you can do. Okay. Let's go with... I can't afford a tavern. Oh my god, I'm so poor. I'm so poor. Okay, you head back to R now. And you... Ah, do I bother chasing them? That's the thing. I think I can deal with them with this army. Most likely. What do you mean denied? How dare you? I don't want to chase, because, like, they do have Marauder champions and things in here, which would be a problem. And we don't have the Pistoliers in this army. So, I think he'll have to stick with garrison, so we'll just have to force march him back and forth. He'll be tired, but it'll keep him busy. Saying that, how about you guys just leave? That works. Yeah, just leave, please. Thanks. Alright. That's, one crisis averted. So you start heading back up here. Yeah, I don't want to rush them, because I do want the Caribou Greatswords to be replenished, preferably. So... Right, enough of that cat and mouse game. I think we just have to sit and wait now, because we are really poor. We are really not that well off. Yeah, you go join this guy. You go join his army. Okay. Gotta get some Celestial Wizards in that army. I mean, any wizard. We just need a spellcaster in that army. Yeah, that's what we need. Right. Yeah, not a very eventful turn, but... You know, it happens sometimes. Okay, so we've got grain silos, which is nice. We are getting a bit of extra cash from taxes now. So that's really good. That 10% seems to have actually made a pretty big difference too. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so, yeah, we want to head here now. I think 82 is fine. Do we have military access with him? We don't. Ah. Well, that is a nuisance. Oh, that's... He's pushing his luck here. He's pushing his luck. Right, oh, I can't afford to pay you anything. Alright, I'm just going to trespass. They declare war on me and they have to go through the fort. Then he'll be laughing. Right, so yeah, let's go for him. Say that, are you guys at war with... They are at war with the Barrow Legion. You'd think this would cheer them right up, but apparently not. I guess we haven't really done anything in that war, have we? But this should make up for the trespassing, I believe. So, what are we going to be up against? Can't really tell, but there are a lot of Graveguard here. We obviously have Greatswords, which will be... they'll match up pretty damn well against the Graveguard. Especially because they've got boosted armor as well now. In 125 armor. That is so good for infantry. And we've got mortars as well to bombard them from above. So I think we'll be okay. Vampire Death, though, which is a bit annoying. And of course they will have invocations and a heck, but I think we can do substantial work from a distance, so we're going to give it a go. It's going to be an exciting battle. I disappoint you? I think he's more disappointing. Turn to necromancy. I mean, that's not a good career path. I bet his parents are disappointed. Right, you keep heading over here. Saying that, I was going to say, you know, his parents are disappointed. Well, I do remember saying that. But, well, for all I know, they're part of his undead legion now. Who knows? Who knows? So, Arnell, I mean, I could upgrade that. Try and get my income up further. Which I might do. Because, I mean, Marienburg does get... Oh, no, it doesn't get extra income itself. But it is neighbouring Altdorf, so nearby settlements will get a percentage bonus for income, which is pretty good. So... the income from these will actually be slightly higher than it might be suggesting, which is pretty good. So I'm thinking I might as well try and throw some more income buildings in here, even though they're a little bit more expensive than I'd like. But yep, it would help. It would help. Just getting my income up at all, even if it's going to take a long time for those places to pay for themselves. The sooner I build them, the quicker they would have paid for themselves. Just means I've got better income. So I may as well just throw all my money at it. Right, research available. Let's go with colonial factors. Let's try and get our income from trade up a bit. Then I'll probably start trying to improve cavalry, because that is massive. The vigor loss reduction is just huge. It is so good to stop them getting tired. You know, they stay quick. Their armor stays high. That's always the biggest surprise to people. Armor actually goes down slightly when they're exhausted. So if units get very tired, they actually have like less armor. Essentially. It doesn't show on the info card or anything. It's just something that happens in the background and it doesn't tell you. So, yeah, it's quite bizarre. Okay. Oh, so annoying. This is very annoying. We could annoy Midland again, but we'll see. Your state troops had recently been participating in joint military drills with their counterparts in Midland. Attending were some of the more junior members of your personal retinue, fresh-faced recruits hand-picked for their warrior prowess, but still young and impressionable men. During a night of rest and recuperation in Midland's capital, the men caused a drunken brawl that soon escalated into a minor riot. By dawn the next day, the damage had spread across large portions of the city and included the desecration of some state monuments. The behaviour of your men has caused Midland to look upon you extremely unfavourably. Dishing out harsh punishments may not be enough. It may take considerable resources to salvage things from here. Now, although I'm not that happy with Midland, right, so I've decided. I mean, they did try and fuel secessionists, right? So that won't do. I think even then, I need to keep up appearances. The political sort of angle here, I think we would pay for it, right? Because we can't have the people of Midland disliking us, even if Boris is acting up, right? We've got to try not to look like the villain. We need to fix anything like that. We can't have a reason for them to declare war. You know, we can't add fuels to the fire. That's just unwise. So, financial concessions, it is. So, make a considerable donation to facilitate repairs to the city. Also, that's some nice flavour text. You can't afford the associated cost. Or, boys will be boys. A bit of docked pay will suffice. No, I'm going to have to fix things. Right, now this will probably be quite tricky. I think it's going to be ruddy. That's right, don't use the term lightly. Ruddy tricky. But, should be fun. And that's what matters. So, obviously, Heinrich Kemmler, he's got to go down because with all this vampiric corruption in the mountains, it's spreading into the Reichland. And so, he's public enemy number 1 as far as I'm concerned, okay? Evil has to be rooted out. Especially on the borders with Bretonnia, right? As in Bretonnia, we need to be able to travel between and fight wars at each other's aids. You know, we need to come to each other's aids, and we can't have to run through vampirically corrupted, ghoul-infested wilderness to come to each other's aid. So, this will have to stop. Alright then, so... Oh, once again, yeah, I was recording the cinematics for that last episode, wasn't I? Really need to remember to do this ahead of time. I really do. But I never will. I never will. Right, so first off, let's get these guys out in front. I want them to take any fire coming in from the towers. You guys, chill in the back. You lot, yep, just loiter there. Right guard, cool. And we got Karl Franz on Deathclaw now. Yeah, we do. Ah, feels good. Feels good, guys. Right, so crossbowmen will be able to actually help, which is nice. And the great swords can sit back. Handgunners, you loiter. And we have the halberdiers as well. I might send the halberdiers to try and deal with the gates. So I am going to gamble, because 7 isn't very much. And yay, perfect. Just what I wanted. Thanks, game. Cool. You guys, start climbing. You, get in there. And let's have a look. Graveguard. Yep. And those are also Graveguard. Perfect. Alright, and let's get Karl in here. Let's bring in Karl. I might just jump down here straight away. Yeah, go kill them. Cool. And you, move up. And you guys start moving up. Wish I could do more with these early. Right, you start going for there too. And you start heading to the walls. Oh, nope. She's falling down. Alright. In that case, let's have a look. Let's go for these Khan Wraiths. Oh, is she going back up? Nah, it doesn't look like it. And, oh, are they leaving? They're leaving too. Damn, alright. Get these Crypt Ghouls. Good hit. And what's that? Van Hell's Dance Macabre. Yep. Karl's doing well. I don't use a potion of strength now. Okay, how about go for them instead now? Trying to weaken them all a little bit. Ah, here we go. Khan Wraiths are on the way. Okay, try and get in there. You shoot who you wish. Perfect. So yeah, those Crypt Ghouls are getting absolutely wrecked. And wow. Yeah, those Khan Wraiths don't stand a chance. Wonderful. Alright, everyone get up there. Good stuff. Karl's doing wonderfully. Proud of him. Bats haven't come in to try and help yet, which is nice. Okay. Good. Good. And, oh no, that won't do. These guys are getting shot at. I actually need to move the handgunners in the way, because the mortars are more precious in this situation. So, yep, they're crumbling. They are super injured. Let's go for the Crypt Ghouls next. Excellent. Right, so let's use Barona's Time Warp. Good. Oh, ooh, that looked like it hurt. Alright, you guys aim for, let's see, these guys maybe. But yeah, Karl Franz doing brilliantly. 80 kills already. Which is very substantial. Very substantial amount of killing. So quickly. And yep, all these guys doing wonderfully. Love it. Barona's Time was fantastic. Just giving the extra damage is lovely. And also they all have fire damage as well, thanks to the banner that the Caribou Greatswords have. I don't know which unit it is. It is that one. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and also these guys. I should spread them out, really. Because the Empire Greatswords do give extra melee attack to nearby units. So having them spread out would be very nice for me. And, oh good, more Khan Wraiths. Yeah, can you charge through those guys? Oh, it's done that thing again. Sometimes the gate opens a bit, lets some of your units in, and then, yeah, it's weird. Okay. I'm just going to tell these guys to attack whatever they like. They'll probably get some friendly fire, but it's fine. Makes it more exciting. Okay, go for those Khan Wraiths. And let's buff their attack, because we will get the Reikland Rune Fang again in a bit. But yeah, Khan Wraiths just get so quickly decimated by Karl Franz. So over here, there is a vampire in here. And I really haven't been using my spells much. There we go. Good stuff. We're about to get Barona's Time Warp again in a minute too. So these guys will have just crazy stats. Goodness, Karl's barely been touched. Just demolishing ghosts. Wonderful. So now, yeah. Let's do that again. And let's see what our greatsword stats will end up like. And there we go. Oh, did Fire's protection wear out at the same time? Yeah, it did. Aw, that's a shame. We can alternate though, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, how are you doing up there? Oh, some zombies have joined the fray. And they are crumbling. It says they have leadership, but they also don't. I'm not sure what's happening there. Bats are coming in, but bats are small targets, so the great swords with their anti-infantry, they will still hit them. They will still hit them. So that's cool. And now, buff everyone's melee defense again. If you would, thank you. Stop them taking any damage from our enemies, and more Khan raids going to help. 149 kills for Karl Franz. He's just been sat at the gatehouse the entire time. And the gatehouse is still going. Eventually, I'll be able to attack those skeleton spearmen. Eventually. More Khan raids over here, too. A lot of Khan raids, guys. A lot of Khan raids. Oh, no, that's the same unit of Khan raids. Okay, you just need to get over here, man. Come on. Oh, and you're supposed to be helping. I guess the gate might have opened, or maybe just the cavalry's in the way. And yeah, there's room. They're coming in. Good. Okay, good stuff. And, oh my, our Pistolier's been taking some punishment. Yeah, you move. But yeah, we have these towers now, so we don't have to worry. It's only these towers we have to worry about. So, yeah, that was silly. That was silly of us. God, Karl Franz just showing everyone how it's done. Also, I'm just letting her die. Just letting her get just killed to bits. Oh, Spirit Leech on Great Swords. Clever. Clever move. Clever move. Okay. More mortars firing, and that's done. So, yep, halberds on the spearmen. These guys are already suffering quite a bit. And looks like we'll have the Railgun Rune Fang again in a minute. So, you guys, I don't really want to go for them is the problem. They don't have any missiles, so I don't have to worry too much. I can deal with what's on the walls first. Okay, that's a weird engagement you have there, but, okay. There we go, there we go. Oh, and yeah, you can just carry on loitering here, I guess. You guys all jump down there. Let's give them that attack buff. And then, Railgun Rune Fang. Excellent. They should get knackered pretty quickly. Let's get, Baron's Time Walk going. Because Krell is in here. So we're definitely going to want some buffs here. That's for sure. Carabao Great Swords. I'm going to charge into the back of those guys. Get rid of these guys quicker. And yeah, as you can see, Hex Wraiths are suffering somewhat. You want to kill Kemmler? That could be fun. They're already crumbling. Good. Good stuff. Do you want to actually hit him though? Maybe. Maybe hit him? Not lose a fight to Kemmler? Krell's supposed to be the fighty one. Well, I mean, you're doing some damage. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. Right. Let's buff their defense too. Mortars hitting my own guys. Sounds about right. Getting some good hits up there, though. Which is rather nice. I like that. So, yep, nearly killed him. Okay. I guess we could just sit and watch. You know? Oh, is that him dead? That is him dead. Wow. Okay, that was pretty quick. Whoa. That was odd. That was a my people need me kind of moment. Okay. Go kill Krell. Who will net in place. Oh, I love Krell. He's awesome. Look at him. So fancy. I mean, he's fancier when he's, I mean, well, not alive, but more resembles being alive. But oh well. So yeah, cool places. Cool place. This, these vampire settlements. I think they're very fancy. Big fans. Big fans. I'll have to renovate the place a bit. By renovate, I mean raise to the ground. Now that went very well. Very happy with that. Our guys did great. I mean, a couple hundred kills just on a couple of swordsmen is pretty fantastic. Great swords obviously performed great. I think these great swords killed a vampire, so I can't argue with those results. And, yeah, 100 kills each for the mortars. Definitely some friendly fire with them, though, but honestly, just getting this stuff to crumble, I'm happy to take some friendly fire knowing that my guys aren't going to break, and these guys are going to crumble and die quicker. So, you know, I'm cool with it. And they did well. They did well. Some chevrons, too, which is nice. Both rank 2. Oh, no, rank 2 and 3. Ooh, very fancy. So, yes, we're going to raise it to the ground. Or do I want to sack it first? I kind of want the money, but I also want it gone. So, I might just raise it to the ground and let the dwarves move in. Except we could really do with the money. I just don't want to trespass any longer than I need to. I am going to sack it, though. I need the money. I need the money, and this is kind of irritating. Can you... Oh, good. You're going to camp. Perfect. And yep, we'll attack it again in a second. And we did manage to amass a treasury of 10k, so we did do that mission, which is something. It means we have less money again, but, well, you know. With fresh observations, the Celestial Wizards are closer to a definitive reading, but their astrolabe requires certain adjustments and intricate additions in order to perform the calculation. The latter will require rare materials, which will not come cheaply, and it was not cheap, it was 5,000. And then Galbaraz, we've lost the 5 grand. With the funds secured, the Emperor orders his factors to secure the necessary rare materials, so that the required additions to the astrolabe can be made. Okay. Win 3 battles against greenskin tribes. Oh. Well, that's annoying. But, I mean, it'll do. So with the adjustments to their magical astrolabe completed, the wizards of the Celestial College report back their findings, and the portents could not be more dire. A great orc war boss has risen somewhere in the land south of the Black Mountains. His fearsome reputation has gathered many greenskin tribes behind him in a war, which is now headed for the main route from the Badlands into the Empire, Blackfire Pass. The Force's first priority is to prevent further orc warbands from travelling to join the war. Meanwhile, messengers are sent to summon all allies to face this threat. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. I love how that's set up. It's very nice. Potion of healing. Huge. That's amazing. Lick Killer. Kembler's quest for the darkest of knowledge will never be over, but has suffered something of a setback. So, more magic resistance for our army. That's actually really good. So it's an army-wide buff. That's lovely. That's a good little skill for that. And, yeah, more leadership when sieging. Fine. More income from sacking settlements, because we've actually been looting places. Find the baubles of the dead and dying. Take them for your own. So, I've got to say, actually, this probably wasn't a good RP decision, because I think the idea of looting such a disgusting place is just asking for trouble, right? A lot of dark artifacts and things being brought home. It's just a bad idea. Should just burn it to the ground, honestly. So, yep, slight gameplay overriding other, but maybe that's just part of the smashing and grabbing it takes to destroy the Blackstone Post. We want to get everything that Kemmler may have plundered and taken for his own sick ambitions. So, could upgrade this. I would like to start getting some Empire Knights and Outriders. And Outriders grenade launchers, if they're offering. A load of Demigors would be good too. Just like a couple of units of Demigors with halberds, I never have to worry about large targets again. So, that would be pretty nice. Can't really argue with that, although getting great cannons and war wagons and things. This is, yeah, it's all kind of cool. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, we still haven't got any war wagons, which we really need to. Really need to get some of those. Just they're not the best units ever. They're interesting. You can make them work, but they're not great by default. Castle Reichsguard. Okay. Yep. Decision made. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. Although I am kind of annoyed I didn't save up for the Altdorf Conclave of Battle Wizards. Should have done that. Should have done that. But it's okay. It's okay. Right. So, we'll take that next turn. And, God, I just hate they're still loitering. Go away. And I hate that they took Wrecker's Point. I wanted that. It's all good, though. But, God, we're at 9 with, like, all of this. It's pretty amazing. I say all of it, like, 3 for Midland. And, let's see. We've got 7 here. 4. 4. 9. And 4. So, it basically tends to be 4 or 9. That seems to be the most popular choices. And, yeah, so when can we get this, I wonder? Because we still can't seem to get that. I'm not sure what is stopping us. Oh, the arrow's down. We need to get this first. We need a city. We need a city. Okay. Okay, cool. So we actually need to have a city. And then we need Altdorf to be a city as a separate thing. So, okay. So I think, again, that's not going to help us because this is a coastal city, not a city. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're locked out of that for now. Until we get basically anything else. Middenheim, I don't know if that has that sort of building. I'm not sure. Is Nuln... Okay, yeah, Nuln is just a town, so it'd be just a city. So if we got Nuln, for instance. But it looks like we might have to wait until we get Talabheim or one of these. Anyway. So yeah, there's just a chance we can confederate with like any of these factions as soon as it ticks over. So, yeah. Really looking forward to it. I already want to see what happens, you know, with Confederation. I want to see what happens a lot. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet, guys. I haven't played enough, like, outside of this campaign to have seen any of it, so it's all a mystery to me. Okay, Sword of Cain's been claimed. Well, that won't do. Oh, it does not a very nice sword. I don't want anyone to have that. So, I realised I hadn't looked at this for a while. Move any character to Salzenmund. Yep. Yep. Let me move. Okay. He's going to Salzenmund. I knew there was something worth forgetting. But I want to get that other rune fang. I think that'd be lovely. Of course, this guy already has an item associated with, you know, his position. It's just the only position that doesn't give a rune fang. So, you know, I guess I could give him a rune fang, but I'd kind of prefer to give it to someone else. Also, one thing I would like to do, just for flavour, is have a huntsman general looking after this place. Because the idea of, because like I said here, right, if we just close this for a minute, there we go. Like I said, we want to get rid of anything dangerous in the mountains, right? I think the idea of patrolling these roads is a big deal, and a huntsman general is the best person for it, right? Someone who can skirmish, send huntsmen out, and, you know, do that kind of thing. Thematically, I think it makes sense to have someone like that, because also, it's not just enemy armies and things in these mountains. There's also things like griffins and stuff like that. It's, yeah, there's crazy stuff up in the mountains. In fact, that's part of their Easter tradition, by the way. They gather eggs for Easter, which is Mitterfrühl, which is adorable. It's adorable. There's a pyromantic display and all sorts. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a competition where hunters go out to try and find the largest griffin egg that they can and bring it back, and it gets painted, which is adorable. So, yeah, there you go. Another fluff nugget. Hashtag fluff nugget. So, there we go. That's a thing. But yeah, so I think getting a huntsman general here would be nice, and it just means we've got another general, like, collecting experience, which I think is great. Eckhard Meyer, fleet-footed, and Strider. That is very thematic. Although this guy's a monster tracker, which is exactly what we're after, but I want some variety. I don't think the idea of a warrior priest running around the mountains stopping monsters is necessarily what we're after. So Eckhard Meyer with fleet-footed I think is pretty damn good, but also tactician is also kind of suitable for him, I think, for whoever we have up here. I'm going to go fleet-footed. That, to me, sounds like he's going to be more active in the hunt. So let's do that. And it means that we actually have a huntsman general now. So let's have a look. It will cost us a bit, though, because of the supply thing. Wow, that's costing us far too much. Additional upkeep, 2 grand? 3 armies puts us at 30% increase. Well, this was a mistake, but he's here now, so it is what it is. So we get circular protection, which will give a bonus versus large. And again, given the theme, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's a really good thing. Just having a, you know, bonus versus large just in the army. And extra bonus versus infantry for greatswords. This is just an army-wide buff of his, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Experienced hunter, very nice. Survival expert is very handy. Replenishment rate, campaign line of sight. So yeah, he's got some great stuff. So circle protection, definitely. Definitely want that. I think the extra range is nice, especially if he's going to be in sieges a lot. And a cooldown to his arrow is nice to have too, because these are pretty great to have. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool abilities. So anyway, what I really like is that he has the arrow of Akshai here, which I think is really cool because it's a fire-based arrow, which I think is really fun. The fact that there's the amber bow for Marcus Wolfhard, so he's got sort of the law of beasts, you know, as part of his equipment. These guys have the law of fire, which is a lot of fun. I think it's really interesting. So, Altdorf. Let's have a look. Let's put the cattle ranch up. Let's do that. Shall we? Yeah, I mean, it's a unique building. I feel like it'd be nice to have. Actually, we're going to keep the money. We don't have enough prestige. We don't have enough prestige, so we're going to have to ignore that. But we can run in with friends and deal with these guys again. Bit annoying that, you know, has to be fought all over again, but I'm kind of happy to auto-resolve this at this point. We may lose a swordsman with some chevrons, sadly. We may lose some pistoliers, but I think we'll be okay. It's not a battle that I think is worth fighting a second time. So, yeah, we lost the swordsman. Yeah. And apparently they've worked out how to get the grenade launchers working well in the siege map, which is surprising. But, I'll take it. And now, faction destroyed. Barrow Legion. And yeah, we can let the dwarves move in. We can let the dwarves move in, which I think would be nice. I think that'll be lovely. Tell you what, if we got... Let's get an non-aggression pact with you guys. Oh, they don't want it. Alright, be that way. How about you? Non-aggression pact? You know what? I reckon Artois are gonna try and attack us. I reckon they are. Alright, Carl, let's have a look. Heroic Knightly Band is rather cool. I just don't want him to be unbreakable. I really don't. Just asking to get him killed. Although I guess he's immortal, so, you know, there is that. More armor should be pretty cool. Extra hit points is handy too. Let's give some extra charge. So yeah, 122 charge bonus. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can't really complain. And for you, let's go with magical reserves, so you can get more magic. And then we'll start upgrading Barona's Time Warp until we can get Arcane Conduit, I think. Just so we can cast it for cheaper. Yeah, in a minute, mate. Can't summon them yet. So let's actually have a look at the Elector Counts. Is there... So that's 9. We have to wait for it to get to 10, don't we? Is it that simple? Because I feel like so many of these have been sat on 9 for so long. 9, 9, 9, and 9. Like, 5% chance of any of these hitting. I'm amazed we haven't hit them yet. Averland, though, and Wissenland, and Middenland, all very upset with us. Like, even Nordland is really getting happy with his crow feeder, the Nordland Rune Fang, which, oh wow, causes direct damage in an area around yourself. That's basically the Rod of Corruption, but not. That's very cool. That is very cool. That is beautiful flavor text as well. One of the 12 magical swords belonging to the Empire's Elector Counts. Crow Feeder leaves its prey, often the marauding Norskins, as nothing but so much carrion. That is so cool. That's beautiful. Anyway, so, what next? Tailor's Guild. Can we afford that? No. No, we can't. Not really. We're going to have to wait. Can we get any more trade deals with anyone? Maybe Nordland again? Come on, mate. Oh, thank God. Thank God they finally decided. Averland are good to trade too. Let's really just get them on side, shall we? I can even ask for some money, maybe. High chance, that much. Moderate. Good. Okay, that's great. That's very nice. Artois probably gonna declare war on us, so never mind. They finally got a port. They finally have a port. They'll get 12k out of it, but we'll get 100. Oh, please.
Not by me.
Oh. Alright, let's give them some of the money that we got from that other guy. How about that?
No.
God, why you gotta be like this, Thorgrim? I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends, Thoggles. Well, I'm disappointed. But hey, we got a bit more money, so we can actually throw that at our industry. So let's put up the Tailor's Guild there. And move on. Hey, buddy. Non-aggression pact. Oh, we didn't have that? Yeah, sure. And do you want military access too? And do you want to pay me a bit more? Low. Ooh, they're a bit broke, are they? How about that? Oh, okay. Bye. Oh, bye. Bye, Balthazar. I'll get money out of him later. Don't worry about it. Or maybe I won't. Honestly, I think I'll give him a free pass on paying me, because I think he's in a bit of trouble. I think he's a bit poor. He's only got a couple of settlements. I think he needs all the help he can get. So we'll just give him the agreement, so he can feel a bit more secure. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay, they're moving in. They're moving in. There we go. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now our dwarf friends rightfully hold the mountains. As they should. Balance has been restored. I just wish there was some way to get credit for that. No, I am not getting peace with you, because there's still a chance I'm going to come for you in a minute.
Come before me, envoys of Bretonnia.
Now, do these guys want peace? They do, and they would pay me? I'm happy to do that, I think. I feel like Bretonnia are going to peace out with them fairly soon anyway. I don't think we need to be involved in this fight. This, to me, feels like a provincial dispute that we really don't need to be a part of. So, I'm going to peace out. I don't think Lewin can hold that against me. Okay, so, let's have a look. Build upon the bones and remnants of your fallen enemies. Good. Good. Income from all buildings. Slightly higher. That's nice. Well done. You're building infrastructure. This is what I wanted you to do. But I am going to send you back to Marienburg, because I think it's important to do so. Also, I am going to put up City Watch here as well, while I've got some cash. I think it's important. Although, I could do the Tailors Guild, just get our income up a bit more. But I feel like City Watch is too important. These guys will probably declare war on us again in a minute. Although now that puts us slightly low. Alright, let's... Whoops. I don't know what I clicked on just then. I've got two monitors, so I probably clicked off my monitor. Oh, I think I hit the Windows button in the corner. Anyway, sorry about that. That must have looked a bit weird. So, you there. Good. And military access. Good. You're welcome, mate. I'm not going to get money out of him. I'm happy. Artois. Yeah, they're just not going to behave themselves, are they? The dwarfs, though, would be nice to get a trade agreement, so I'm going to keep bugging them until they do. Do you want to trade? No, you don't. How about Norska? Do you want to trade? No. I'm happy to trade with them. I'm happy to trade with them. It is law friendly. Speaking of law, how about Laurelorn Forest? How are you guys doing? Why can't I trade with you? Are you not bordering me? Maybe there's just like a tiny little spot there. Let's have a look. Yeah, where's the borders of their territory? Do I know? So that's Midland, and that's Nordland. Okay, so they are literally just like, that is their province. Very small province, apparently. Which I actually really like. I think that's a nice touch. That's really cool. Just, you know, they very much are just that tree. You know, I like that. So, it's just a bit too much, isn't it? Just a bit too much. So that's a bit cheaper. That leaves with over 2 grand, and you know it'll be more income eventually, which I'm happy enough with. And this doesn't give us any extra income, sadly. Does lower Pistolier and Outrider upkeep by a tiny margin, but that might count for these guys too. These guys, I think, are included in the correct, you know, discounts and things, but I'm not entirely 100% on that because they are expensive. So it would save us a pretty penny. Not that pretty a penny, but all pennies are pretty when you're earning less than 2 grand per turn. So yeah, you guys loiter in the fort, and I kind of hope Artois declares war on me, you know. They're war with the Skull Smashers, but other than that, they're... alright, defensive pact with Baston, who is just here. So we would be at war with both, if that were the case. And let's have a look at Baston. A war with Carrick Ziflin? No, I can't have my dwarves, my dwarven allies, being attacked by some petty duke. That doesn't sound right. Yeah. Oh, and he's also allied with Paravon. So there could be a knock-on effect that just most of Bretonnia would hate me if I got dragged into a war with these guys. Which is interesting. That could be fun. Could be fun. Could be fun. But what I'd like to do, really, is just start marching over here. You know? Get the moot back. Because that's one vote. You know, that's a vote that we had. The Elder of the Moot did vote for Karl Franz, I believe. So it's only right that I go and save the moot. You know? It's only right that I do that. So that could be where we go next. I can probably leave this to its own devices. Like, the fort can fight off a bunch of peasants. Pretty happily, I reckon. I mean, yes, there's the trebuchet, but I think this will be fine. I mean, look at this. Look at this now. We've got a great cannon, 2 mortars. Great swords, halberds, a ton of crossbowmen. Yeah, we're fine there, I think. They're about to kill peasants all day. In which case, I think we might head over here. So, we do have military access with all these guys. So, we could start marching over here and declare war. That would be wild. Although, we'll need to get our replenishment up a bit. But yeah, I might go over to the moot. I want to see what's there. I really want to see what that building is. I want to take the moot. It's its own, you know, province. We're not going to get it from, you know, Confederation or anything. So, it would be great to have. In fact, I mean, it's not even listed here, is it? It's not.
Yes.
It's not listed here at all. It's missing, which is terrible. Oh, what's Stahlberg's letter? The ill-fated witch hunter Gunther Stahlberg managed to rise of his final encounter before Manfred von Karstein's icy talons clawed him to a horrible death. Oh, okay. Add immune to psychology, double experience gain when fighting against vampire counts, vampire coast, and tomb kings. That's pretty cool. Plus 5 untainted in the local province, and extra leadership against the undead as well. That's really cool. I like that. And being Elector Count of Sylvania causes fear and terror. Wow. And minus 5% upkeep for Imperial supply units. All armies faction-wide. Imperial supply units I find bizarre. Is it something to do with this, the supply lines thing? Are there some units that just don't apply to this? Is that what it is? So is that just going to be a faction-wide lower upkeep for all of our units? I don't know. I would like to know what that's on about. Because I've seen that term a few times. And so far, no one's told me in the comments. If you know, then please do comment. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to have to leave it here, I think. I think we have to leave it here. Because I've hit an hour. There will be some cut out, but, you know, so be it. I think this is as good a place as any to stop. We've just got people marching right now. There's not a lot going on, so you know there's not going to be a lot of action going on. And he's headed to Salzenmund. Like, not a lot is happening. There will be a quest battle we should be able to do soon, I think, though. We'll earn another rune fang out of it, which would be pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Oh, Dieter Schaffen might be in trouble again. Eep. I mean, hopefully he can keep this stuff sorted. That's why that quest battle's important. We want to fight some Norskins, help them out a bit. Although it will actually have 0 effect on the campaign. It's a thematic thing, isn't it? It feels appropriate. So, I guess that'll do. Okay, cool. Let's go check out Deathclaw down here. Little black and white Deathclaw. Hey, black and white Deathclaw. Aw. Looks quite cute, doesn't he? So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.